Morning students. Yesterday I have discussed with you the meaning of poverty, types of poverty, measurement of poverty. As far as the previous knowledge is concerned, in the previous topic, in the previous day I have discussed with you meaning of poverty. Poverty is a situation in which a large part of the society is unable to fulfill their basic requirements of life, and due to unfulfillment of basic requirement of life, due to not completion of basic requirements of life, they suffers, their efficiency effect and their productivity also affects. There are two types of poverty: absolute poverty, relative poverty. Relative poverty is a comparative term where we compare poverty of different sections or segments, whereas absolute poverty is a situation in which a person is clearly poor, cannot fulfill their basic requirements of life. In India, poverty line is used to measure the extent of poverty, and poverty line further uses two criteria: income criteria and calorie criteria, to measure the poverty. Now today I am going to discuss with you causes of poverty. There is not any one cause of poverty in India. There are several causes of poverty in India. Basic and most important cause of poverty is underdevelopment of Indian economy. The root cause, the basic cause of poverty is underdevelopment of Indian economy. Underdevelopment is manifested by the relative backwardness of agriculture and industrial sector. Basically, question arises: the Indian economy is underdeveloped. Indian economy is developing, but in the case of poverty, we can say that it is underdeveloped. Why underdeveloped? Because there are two main factors is also responsible for it. One is the backwardness of agriculture sector, another is the backwardness of industrial sector. Backwardness of agriculture sector by mean both production and productivity in the agriculture sector is low, whereas industrial sector is backward due to not proper utilization, full utilization of machinery or resources which are available in any industry. Now agriculture is backward, it is reflected through its production and productivity level. Production and productivity are two different things. Production means physical volume, productivity means capacity to produce the goods. Now, when productivity is low, means capacity to produce the food grains is low, naturally production remains low. And productivity is low because there are several drawbacks in the soil system, in the land reform. So you can say there are several factors responsible for low productivity. It may be heavy dependence on rainfall, it may be not proper use of chemical fertilizer, it may be not proper education of farmers, means agriculture sector's productivity is low. Due to less productivity, again production is less. So when production are less in the agriculture sector, it also add to the problem of poverty. Industrial sector is backward, is weak because whatever machinery is available, that is not properly utilized, or resources available in the industrial sectors are not properly utilized. Why resources are not properly utilized in the industrial sector? It may be due to less financial facility, untrained labor, or not proper technical knowledge about the workers. Now, widespread infrastructural bottlenecks are also presented as a result of slow pace of development. Nearly 20% of population still living below the poverty line. Another cause of poverty is not only agriculture, industrial sector is weak, but infrastructure is also weak. Infrastructure include all those facilities, all those things which are require proper running of a system. Now infrastructural facility means all those things, all those facilities which contribute, which help to the agriculture and industrial sector. Now for example, in the industrial sector we include the infrastructure of two types: social infrastructure as well as the economic infrastructure. Social infrastructure include all those facilities, all those things which indirectly contribute, whereas the economic infrastructure include all those facilities which directly contribute. Now, as far as the infrastructural side are concerned, suppose we take the social infrastructure. Social infrastructure by I mean health services or medical services or educational facilities or other facilities. If the health facilities are poor, educational facilities are poor, in such a situation, the contribution to agriculture and industrial sector also goes to less. In the same way, if economic infrastructure is poor, like the banking sector, communication sector, it is poor, it is also going to contribute less to the industrial sector. So the basic cause of Indian context of poverty is underdevelopment of Indian economy, and underdevelopment of Indian economy is basically backwardness of industrial sector, backwardness of agriculture sector, and both are backward due to less infrastructural facility. But if we say that only agriculture and industrial sector weakness is responsible for poverty, it is also wrong, because agriculture and industrial sector is one part of the poverty contribution, whereas the another factors are also responsible for poverty in India. Suppose population explosion, rapid growth of population, particularly among the poor, is responsible for problem of poverty in the country. High level of unemployment is another cause of poverty in India. Poverty is caused by unemployment or underemployment is continuously rising. More than 6 decades economic planning has failed to generate adequate employment opportunities in the industrial and service sector, and employment is stagnant sector. Employment and unemployment have resulted in low level of income, and a large share of population lives below the minimum subsistence level. So another cause of poverty in India is unemployment as well as underemployment. Unemployment, underemployment are two different terms. Unemployment means person is willing to work, able to work, ready to work, but does not get any kind of job. Whereas underemployment is a situation in which a worker gets work but not according to his full contribution, not according to his full potential. For example, if a worker is interested to work 8 hours in a day and he is employed only for 6 hours, 5 hours, and payment is given according to his contribution, it is a situation of underemployment. Both underemployment and unemployment is also responsible for poverty in India. The biggest reason, another most important reason of poverty is inequality of income. Inequality of income and wealth means the distribution of income, distribution of national income is not equal among all the sections of the society. A large part of the society gets only small share from national income. A large part of the society gets only 20% share or less than even 20% share from the national income, and a small segment of the society gets 80% of the national income. The situation of a country in which there is so much wide disparity among the distribution of income and wealth, it is also causes of poverty. Why poverty generates in this way? Because the people who have 80% from national income, they are a very few people in the country, and they utilize the money, use their money maybe according to their own purpose, whereas the people who are 80% and get only 20% out of national income, they are depends on the rich people for the fulfillment of their requirement or for the job or other facility. So inequality of income is also responsible for it. Now, this inequality of income is not only in the urban sector, not only in the rural sector. Basically, in both rural and urban sectors, we find inequality in the distribution of income and wealth. Both in the urban and rural sectors of our economy, efforts to reduce inequality have been ineffective. No doubt we are making efforts to reduce this inequality, and basically these efforts include progressive taxation system, means we should put more tax on the rich people and we should put less tax on the poor people. But despite of several efforts, there is inequality in the distribution of income and wealth in India. The benefits of growth have been appropriated by rich section and have not reached the poorest of the poor. So rich become richer as their income rise and assets expanded. Another cause of poverty may be include joint family system, laws of inheritance, strong belief in the destiny and fate, and some social factors that have prevented individual from taking initiative and risk. Not only social factors, some political factors are also responsible for it. But before discussing the political factor, we go to the back at the time of independence. Before independence, India was exploited under the British rule, and after independence, other political factors have adversely affected economic progress. Economic policies are formulated to promote the interest of richer section of the society, and poor people are sufferers in this process. Another cause of poverty may include inflation or high illiteracy rate, poor state of agriculture, and underutilization also. So there are several factors of poverty, and we must take appropriate steps to tackle the situation of poverty in India.